So what I'd like to do is I'd like to ask your permission to take 3 seconds of your time. Can I do that? Okay, great. The first second, I require you to take whatever's on your lap and put it on the floor. So if you've got any hot drinks, if you've got an iPad, an iPod, your secretary, whatever it is, take it off, put it on the floor and move it away. And the second, what I'd like you to do is just make your body symmetrical and imagine there's an invisible line running right down the middle of you. Yeah? And make your body a mirror image on both sides. All right, everybody good? Everybody ready? Okay, now for the third second, there's no closing your eyes because I'm not a hypnotist. For the third second, what I'd like you to do is, if this is your feet, I know the hands. If this is your feet, I want you to keep your feet facing forward and move one foot just like that. And hold it there. And that's it. All right? Now I want you to hold it there for as long as you can. I know it's going to be tempting to put it back. The thing is I know you're listening to what I'm talking about. And I know you're paying attention to me. But your foot is demanding your attention. Yeah? Your foot is saying, give me attention, put me back. Put me straight back to where I belong. You see, we can only pay attention to one thing at a time. Now, I'm sorry ladies, but multitasking is a myth when it comes to paying attention. Our attention switches very quickly from one thing to the next. So when you're on a computer and you're looking up this and you're doing that and your attention actually has to switch. And it does it very, very quickly. But this is the key to understanding how hypnosis and hypnotherapy works. Yeah? Because if we can only pay attention to one thing at a time, that trigger, that thing that triggers off that phobic reaction, if we can get to hold that in mind and get the person to do other stuff, the attention drops it like a hot brick. It goes away. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a little while. In the meantime, your foot is demanding your attention, okay? And everybody in the room is actually, this exercise is called doing the right thing. So we're all doing the right thing. We're all going through life doing the right thing. Everybody in the room's doing the right thing, even though it feels uncomfortable. And by now it should be really starting to annoy you. By now you really want to put your foot back and you're thinking to yourself, is he going to stop doing this sooner or later? Because it's starting to really get on my nerves. Now anybody walking past the theatre today could see that, well in fact they couldn't see you've got a problem. No one can actually see you've got a problem. They can't see that yet. Not at ease. And this thing that's not at ease, we could call it a dis-ease, but it's in the mind. We could say it's a mental dis-ease that you've developed in the last few minutes by keeping your foot where it is. Okay, what I'm going to say, how many people, just raise your left hand if you're still doing the right thing. Excellent, good. Usually it's around about 50% of people. Keep your hand raised. But the other people who aren't doing the right thing, these are the ones who are kind of like rebels. They go off and they do their own stuff, you know. Okay, now, as you've got your hand raised in the air, this is, make a liberty sign, okay? Give your fist a squeeze. Take your middle nail and squeeze it into your palm of your hand and just squeeze it there and say, liberty! Because as you're doing that, you'll notice the attention of your foot has just gone away. Where you were paying it, where that was demanding your attention, while your attention is doing this, all of a sudden, you've forgotten about that. Until I mentioned it, of course. And it went back again.